everybody. Welcome back to some Dark Souls 3. Picking up where we left off, we are currently in the Profaned Capital. In between parts, I did do a little bit of farming. I got the full Silver Knight set, plus the shield, and I did get 2 pairs of Jailer trousers to go along with the 2 pairs of Jailer gloves that I have, so yay. Whoop-de-doo. Unfortunately couldn't get all of them, or all the Jailer set, but, you know, did what I could. Alright, let's see what we got. I thought that was a gargoyle for a second, but nope, just a statue. Okay. Okay, is this my only exit? It looks like it is. Yes. I guess I will. Swap that out, which is nice. Now then, right, is a dead end. Alright, so I don't know if we'll make it through this area. I know it's not a very big section, but that doesn't really mean a whole lot to me. I mean, big sections still usually take me or small sections still usually take me about 2 parts. Although, to be fair, a lot of sections take me 2 parts, whether or not they're big. So, I mean, you know, whatever. Okay. Now, I do have a separate weapon. I got my reinforced club that I infused with heavy, even though my strength isn't amazing. It's only at 20, but I still infused it with heavy because it just works better. Oh, this is a different weapon, I think. Oh yeah, and this is why I got it. Because I figured since it's a heavy weapon, or a strike weapon, it should do more damage against the gargoyles than my sword. And oh boy, does it ever. Like, damn. Absolutely obliterated. Alright. Over here. Now, I do believe that you can go, like, if you can drop down to where that item is, that you can skip, like, most of the level, I think, and end up, like, at the final boss. And, yeah, as you can see, there is a gargoyle. I don't actually have my bow equipped. But yeah, if you look there, I do believe that we will come out somewhere over here. I guess we'll go up and then climb down to get there, and then go around and end up on. Where did we must enter from a different direction. There's somewhere that so that wouldn't be wrong. There is somewhere though, back the way we came, that you can drop down that first bridge where the gargoyle attacked us. You can drop down there to skip a huge chunk of this apparently. But yeah, we'll have to fight this gargoyle and work our way down to take out these. Now these, I do believe, are called handmaids. Let's see. No, I mean, feather arrows. They're the ones that go further, right? Yes. And then I will, because I want to see if I can take these out from here. Oh, did I really? No, there it is. I was like, there's no way that I actually put that back, is there? Oh, well, it does, like, no damage, but... Okay. Anyway, if you see that firebolt that they're in front of, if we can take them out here, we don't have to worry about it. But if you can't take, or if you don't take them out before you get down there, no, just like turn your head. But yeah, if you don't take them out before you get up there, they will. It'll start shooting fire at you. Oh, that I think might have been a headshot. But yeah, yeah, if we can take them out from here, we should also end up in the room with the giant. We should almost finish Sigward, or if we make it to the boss, we'll finish Sigward's quest line. No, a little bit, actually too far. Come on. Oh, are they? No, because if they were out of range, I think they still get hit by it. There we go. Like, they would still have the hit animation. They just wouldn't take damage, because we've had that before. It's also weird that if you hit them where they don't take damage, they don't react, like they don't, like you won't aggro them. Oh, nope. Got her anyway. Wow, you are fucking cruising there, aren't you? Ooh, I don't think I'm gonna be able to... No, I didn't think so. Oh, although that may be... Yep, got her there. But yeah, I think there's 4 of them. Obviously, we can only get, I think it looks like 3. Wow, alright. So, I switched, that 24 was because I switched to my large arrows, because I'm like, she's got to be close enough now, right? Nope, turns out not. Now, here's the thing, right? I know that there's 4 handmaids, and that they take... And that they control this flame that's here. Now, I think that if you take out all 4, it will prevent the flame from shooting at you. But I don't know if taking out less than... Like, I don't know if this will make a difference if I can't get all 4, right? Oh, shit. Before I could. Come on. I was afraid of that. I was like, if I can fire them fast enough, they shouldn't get to move. Okay, that one's gone. Now there is one more there. I'll see, maybe if I back up, I can get an angle. Like, is that... I mean, that's definitely something moving. Okay, not high enough on that one. Too high, I guess? Oh, there we go. Got her. Now, I don't know... Also, I forgot to zoom in on the other 2. I was shooting them. Yeah. Go. Let her get closer. After that volley. And then when we get down there, it should be easy peasy. Was not expecting that movement for sure, but hey, we got all 4 of them from here, and then we don't have to deal with the fireball shooting at us. And there we go. Now, did that put out the fire? No. Okay. I wasn't sure if it would actually put out the fire, or if it's just now the fire won't do anything. Now, I know there are some crystal lizards here, and if I fuck it up, I am gonna have to obviously get them off camera, but I can tell you right now that they both dropped Twinkling Titanite. And that, see, now there's a hole in the floor there, but you can come at them from, I think you can make the jumps. Oh, there's one. And then see, like, there's a shiny thing up there. there we go. Nice. And those centipede things are underneath us in a toxic swamp as well, I do believe. But yeah, and we do unfortunately have to go down there. But here's the thing, right? We may or may not go down there based on whether or not I have an item. Green Blossom, Budding Green Blossom. I actually did not bring any of the toxic stuff, or the blooming purple moss clumps, I think it is. So we may not actually, we're not going to go in there, because if we did, then it would, like, I would have to go and get more, and then I would have to respawn the maidens, and then I'd have to take them out again, which, I mean, wasn't very interesting the first time, I'll admit. Oh, well, there's 3 right there. That should be fine, right? If I take out the centipedes while I'm up here, right? And if I can actually target it. Nope, it's not going to let me, because why would it? Okay, but now it might. Assuming that it goes back to its position. Uh-huh. You keep trying with that. Because if I can take them out before I go down, I can see that there's land in there. And I should be able to just scurry from land to land, right? Without too much worry, maybe. Hopefully. Now, I don't know what all is down there for items. But there goes that one. Okay, so that one should be a Purging Stone. There should be a Shriving Stone behind the building, which is worthless. But I would still like to get it, just to get it. Yeah, so then there's a... Whoops. So that should be a Shriving Stone, and then there should be a ring and a... ring and something in that cave there. Now, I guess I don't realistically have to kill these things from up here. I could drop down onto the land and kill them. Oh. Because, yeah, this is actually toxic buildup and not poison buildup, and toxic does more damage. But unlike in oh, so that should be the Purging Stone, which is nice, because I think we'll actually pick up a few of those here, which is rather nice, because it's oh my. Okay, so there's no way that I'm not gonna get toxic in there unless there's a hey, nice, nailed one of the legs. Unless there's some land in there that I don't know about, but... Oh, is that gonna... Yep. Oh god, there's another one in there. You. Now, obviously, I still have... I guess it doesn't have to be obvious. Let's see, can I thread this? I don't even know if I'm hitting anything there. Nice. I thought I could see it, but if it's hard to tell with these things. Yeah, that's right. Keep coming. Keep coming. Okay. So that looks to be that side cleared out. Now, obviously, there's some here. Oh, okay. Go. Get out of the poison, or out of the muck. Wow, I don't know. I'm glad that it's not like Dark Souls 2, where when you have the gunk on you, it's still counting it as poisoning you. Okay, I don't see any more things in there. I am gonna... well, if I'm gonna be taking damage like that, I don't... Now this should still decrease or increase that bar. I think that toxic... No. Toxic and poison, yeah. So my poison bar went up, but my toxic bar stayed the same. I'm not sure if there is one specifically for toxic or not. But I have that, because I'm definitely going to need it. You know what, I'll just activate it now while I go in. Oh my, there is... Oh, hey, there's a few things. Ow. Goober on me. Okay, well, it's definitely holding it off, at least to some degree. Kind of wish I'd actually brought my my blessed weapon and shield. I could have ran. Well, I guess if I had brought my one or the other, I guess I can always put my shield in my main hand. I guess it doesn't have to go in my other one. But while I'm still toxic, I may as well this. And it looks like my gentle prayer has ran out, so recast that. Oh. That one. This guy. Get the Profaned Stone, which was, well, I mean, to be fair, my toxic hasn't wore off yet, so. And now that I'm out of it, boosh. Toxic, gone. And we got all the items. Awesome. Also pop this. Now wait for my gentle prayer to come up. But we got all that. And then we're going to have some rather weird looking things in here. Hey, I was going to say I think they're all sleeping, but apparently not. Eleanor and dung pies. Alright. So as you saw there, I did equip and use some Covetous Rouge. Because as you can see, they are... Okay, I did not expect that to be an attack, but... extremely susceptible to bleed damage. Ow, alright, and apparently have a punch attack. There we go. But yeah, I used some Covetous Rouge so that they would bleed every other hit, depending on how much bleed you have on your weapon. Like, if I had a weapon that already had bleed on it, and then I infused it with bleed, it would probably have bled, and then used Covetous Rouge, probably would have bled them in every hit. But since that my weapon only has 30, it didn't. But that's fine. Still took them out really quick, and they do a lot of damage, so that's fine. You know what? Since I have it, it's very rare that I use it, but we got it. Oh, and then let's see, we got Eleonora, a strange weapon found among malformed inhabitants of the Profaned Capital. The profane flame was triggered by the curse of these women, relatives of a certain oracle, but despite their culpability, they went on living without any cares. Fee spell, hold up axe and wave to emit a solemn chime to temporarily make weapons lacerating and to restore HP for each hit. So Temporarily makes weapons lacerate. Now, it's interesting that it says makes weapons and not makes this weapon lacerating. So, like, does that mean if you use it with, like, phantoms, their weapons will start to do bleed, but, like, that particular axe won't or something? Because that would be interesting to have, like, co-op specific skills. I mean, there's obviously that one ring there where, like, enemies are more likely to target you. That's very clearly meant for that's very clearly meant for co-op. Okay, so there should be, I'm hoping, a ladder or something to go up just around the corner here. Come on, get there before it pops. Yes. Yay, there is. Now I'm just going to wait for my health to heal up because I do believe that there is an enemy up here that we'll have to fight. Ah, shit. I forgot to get Lloyd's talismans or undead hunter charms, whatever they are, because I think there is I think it's in this place. There's a room that has two mimics side by side. And that's where that's the spot to farm for the symbol of Avarice, because okay, there's another one of those weird fuckers in there. But I think there they are. Oh, okay. I wasn't expecting Soul Spear. For some reason, I was expecting, like, oh. Ow. Ow, alright. Nope. No more spells for you. Logan's scroll. Hey, I think we were just talking in the last part that there was, that we hadn't got any scrolls in a while. They really have those scrolls spaced out weirdly, because I feel like there was that one part that we got like 2 or 3 scrolls, and then since then we got this one now. Like I said, very weird. Okay, so there's that item there, but we can obviously go in and fight the thing. Get it. Use my chime to heal up again. I need to make more use of this because I don't make enough use of my pyromancies. I need to make more use of my FP. Okay, so it looks like it's the only thing in there. Now, if I'm proccing bleed every other hit, I probably wouldn't need to two-hand it, but still much rather two-hand it. Pop this on. Come on. I mistimed that. I mean, I don't have to worry about it running out, but... No. There we go. And more dunk pies. As far as I'm aware, after you get Eleonora, that's a guaranteed drop as soon as you kill the first one of those. Everything after that is just dunk pies from them. Go. It can't target me, right? Court Sorcerer's Staff. Catalyst used by the Court Sorcerers of the Profaned Capital. Very powerful when wielded by an exceptionally intelligent sorcerer. The Court Sorcerers laid claim to the legacy of the renowned Big Hat Logan, going so far as to emulate him with copies of the staff he used. And then it has the same steady chance skill that everything else does. Oh, and then we actually didn't get that item that we could see from up top, but that's fine. Go grab it now. Oh my, I think somebody is jealous in the cage behind me that I only played with the one bunny before I started recording, and not her. And we got the Wrath of the Gods miracle. Creates a powerful shockwave. Wrath of the Gods is an epic tale, while Force is but a woefully incomplete version of that yarn. This primal account of profound fury emits a shockwave that also inflicts damage. So yeah, unlike the other one, that one, as it says, also inflicts damage. Now, did I find an armor set while I was in here? I don't think I did. Oh yeah, Court Sorcerer. Hood worn by the Court Sorcerer of the Profaned Capital. This tall, dark headpiece suggests they may have also been oracles. There are many sorcerers who claim to airship to the Great Sage Big Hat Logan, and the Profaned Capital houses one of two leading schools. And that's probably all the formal gold stitching suggests. Okay, formal gold stitching. Yeah, okay, more or less the same. Okay. Let's see what's down here. Weird room over there. Some rubbish there. And this weirdly empty room. Okay. I can't, you know, I don't know about developers putting just like weird empty rooms in their games. On one hand, there would be weird empty rooms in a ruined place like this. I mean, like, that's 100% accurate to something that would happen. But like, on the other hand, I mean, is it worth it? Now, we are supposed to be looking while we're here. I don't think it's over here. It might be on the other side or something. There's a window that we can... right here. Now, I do get caught if I don't make this, right? Yes, good. Very good that I get caught if I don't make it. Also, don't have my shield equipped. I really two-hand my weapon a lot. I realized that since, like, Dark Souls 2. Like, I think when I played Dark Souls 1 and even... Well, I guess Dark Souls 2, when I first played it, I would have, because I would have had the twin blade, so... And here, we got the old cell key and our good friend, Sigward.
You are a saint. Once again, you are my valiant savior. I, Sigvard of Katarina, express my deepest gratitude. Take this, a token of my thanks. Go on. It's all yours.
Boosh, Titanite slab. Now when we get enough chunks, we can get a weapon to +10.
No, please. Go on ahead. I've my own road to take, and a duty to fulfill. That is soon. No, please.
Okay. And then, there it is. Then we finally get the Covetous Gold Serpent Ring. One of the items that increases item discovery. Because I think outside of that, you have obviously the coins that are one use. Wow, that was a lot easier to get back. I don't know how I fucked it up going there. It just seemed like a further jump going there or something. I was jumping too soon. Anyway, that, you get the symbol of Avarice from the Mimic chest. And that's the only thing I could think of. Like, in Dark Souls 2, you had the Watch Dragon armor that you could get really early. Oh yeah, we're back in Irithil Dungeon. And I do believe... these pricks. Jailer, fucking you and your fucking trousers. It's 3 pairs of those I have now. I have 3 pairs of those, 2 pairs of gloves. Oh, here's the giant again. But I can't get their chest piece or their headpiece. Here is the Jailer's key ring, which will finally allow us to free Carla. Okay, now in this next room, there's going to be obviously the giant, which we'll fight. But as you can see down here, a fuck ton of little rats. Now, obviously, you do not want to fight the rats at the same time. Oh, you know what? Why am I doing this like this? That one, and I'll replace that one. There we go. Now, even though, now the giant won't move until you attack him, as far as I'm aware. I don't think so. You can also come in through that other cave there, but we obviously have not done that. Now, these rats, I did watch the Everything Possible for this part before I started. Well, yesterday I watched it. But these rats, while they seem infinite, are not, in fact, infinite. And there's 25 of them, I do believe he counted. If I'm not mistaken. May as well use this. Get a little bit of healing in. So yeah, there's 25 of these rats. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 that we killed before. So 8, 9, 10. But yeah, they do eventually stop, and obviously it's better to get rid of them before you fight the giant so that they're not popping out of their holes and hitting you in the middle of the fight and getting you killed. Oh, whoops. Alright, well that was odd for some reason. I thought I had my throwing knives on. Okay. So that would be, what, 8, 9, 10, 11, I guess? Wow, this might take a while. 12, 13, 14, 15. Okay. Now, I do believe that the giants can be bled, but they're like resistant to it and whatnot, so I don't know if I will use any Covetous Rouge on them. Profaned Flame, large Titanite Shard, another large Titanite Shard, and that seems to be it. Now just, okay, well, I thought he said 25, maybe it was 15, I don't know. I'm reasonably certain that when I watched the video he said that there was 25 of them. But I only counted 15, and I don't know how accurate that count was, but it was definitely not off by 10. I can tell you that much. Okay, so I'm gonna look up the giant slave here. Immune to poison, toxic, and frost. Resistant, weak to strike. So I mean, I could club them, and I think this club even has bleed on it, so I could even Covetous Rouge that, and maybe get even more bleed. This club is hard to aim. Wow, it's definitely doing a lot more damage than my sword was earlier, but their feet might be a little bit weaker than their arms and that. Oh, nice, a chunk. That was definitely worth it. Good God. Alright. Yeah, alright. So apparently 15, not 25 rats. So, I mean, that's good, though, because we got a Titanite chunk from them. put that away, because that will probably be the only thing we need it for. There's another fucking mimic. Do I Carthus Rouge it? I mean, I don't think that it really does a whole lot of damage, or a whole lot extra. I don't think, although I guess I could have flame weaponed it, but I don't think I actually have the FP for that. I mean, it'd be really nice if one just dropped the mimic head for me. Dragon Slayer arrows. I think I can even buy those, so that's not even a very good get.
Excuse me, there is a message for you.
Oh, what? Oh, I don't care. Hey. Okay, empty room. Huh. They're like that was weird that my sword went through. Oh, I see. I went the wrong way. I mean, I went the way to advance, but I missed the shortcut. Also, if you're wondering about my armor, because I realized I didn't say anything at the beginning, I'm wearing the Xanthos overcoat, obviously the Pyromancy crown, the Undead Legion gauntlet, and the leggings of favor, because I think it looks rather nice. I mean, like, if I do like that, the gauntlet even still looks like it matches, which is nice. Because that was like the one thing that I was slightly worried about, was whether or not that gauntlet would. But it seems to, so. Okay, is there another? Oh, duh, yeah, I know there's another exit. It was the one I ran down when I first got in there to get away from the rats. I also don't know what woke up the giant when I first dropped down. Because I didn't swing anything, didn't touch him, but he definitely woke up when I first dropped. Maybe it's just because I dropped in there, but either way, all the way up here, shortcut back to the first Irithil dungeon bonfire, because that is how intertwined these two levels in particular are. Interesting. Oh, I see. Okay. Now that, fuck, I thought they were alive there for a second. I was like, oh no, the other 10 have arrived, but nope. Very weird that you miscounted that. Or, no, I was gonna say maybe it's random, but that doesn't make sense. Why would you have a random amount of enemies in Dark Souls? That doesn't make sense. Everything is placed very specifically in general. I'm also not too worried about fighting the boss of this area. It seems to be a fairly straightforward and easy fight because of the mechanic that's a part of, but drop down here. Where are we? Okay, so we're back here. Now, really? Oh, you know what? That's just... well, first thing. What the hell did I even have equipped here? Good God. Why can I never keep track of what rings I have equipped? Oh, I had that one equipped there. Let's do this, because for some reason I didn't think of doing this last time we were here. But with the Silver Cat ring, completely survivable. Could have dropped down here last part, but that's fine. I also don't know what was with the baby jump that she did there. I know that that's a thing in Dark Souls, and I can't remember. There was something. Well, maybe it was a mod or something. I don't know. I remember somebody talking about it or seeing something about it, or somebody had done something to stop the baby jumps from happening. Go lightning bolt. And then we already had the crystal lizard. Okay, so then from where we are here, can we get back to Carla? Which way is Carla? Is Carla through there, or is Carla back this way? we drop down the holes. How long have we been going? Sure. Okay. So if we go back this way, we should end up in that room with all of the weird looking undead worker guys. Yeah, all of these guys. And we're just going to immediately leave because we have to thank Christ that we have the silver cat ring. And yeah, we're not going back that way. Alright. Let's go this way. Let's try this way. Because I realistically do not remember which way Carla is. I know that we came from that direction, and Carla, I do believe, is near the end of the dungeon. Well, I wonder, with the chest already open, are those fucking things going to be out already? I doubt it. And even if they were, it doesn't matter. I'll just end up going this way. Oh, oh right. Ow. I killed that one in 2 hits. Weird. Okay, so now this should be the big jailer room. Yes. And I actually do want to pop across while we're here to the wretch room over there. Because I want their weapons, and there's not really a great. Oh, I guess with that bonfire, maybe that would be probably the best. And then coming through here, because I was gonna say there isn't really a good farming bonfire for them, because they do drop special weapons. They drop like tailbones, something or others. Okay, I must have caught him in the middle of one of his pokey attacks there, I guess. Just gotta watch, because I can't fight them like directly in the doorway because it bounce off the wall. Okay, didn't even. Oh, oh. My health did go down a little bit, but not much. All these fucking jailers, and none of them can drop either of the 2 fucking armor pieces I'm missing, just so I don't have to farm them after. Because there's nothing I need to farm in the Profaned Capital whatsoever, as far as I know. Like, nothing that we fought in there, except for the gargoyle, actually, couldn't think of it. We did actually get lucky that gargoyle flame spear that we got, not a guaranteed drop, just actually got insane. Also, am I not wearing that? Not. That's why that's why that one activated while I was running up behind it. Okay, so we got one more jailer that may or may not give us what we want. Give us something that we want. Now, I don't know if these ones drop it or if it's just the ones holding the weapon. He just leave? Did he just like pieced out? I don't know what you're doing. I don't like it. So I'm like winding something up and I was like, I don't remember what that is. My furnace pilot light might have went out again. because every time it kicks in, it seems to be blowing cold air. Oh, right, I forgot about that attack as well. None of them dropped it, but whatever. Now that I have that shortcut unlocked, all I gotta do is go through some rats, right? So that should be fine. And then I can come back and kill them some more. You in there, but I'll just stay close to here. Get this guy. Not alert you, which is good. And then with the jailer's key ring.
Oh, there you are. I thought you'd all but forgotten me. How sweet. Good to know that a skinny little heretic can still turn heads. Oh, you're not one of them, are you? Accept my apologies for mistaking you for one of those leeches. So, what business have you here? This is a land of monstrosities, and I am no exception. You're here to save me, but I'm guilty. A wretched child of the abyss. Is that something you can forgive?
Yes, they were nonetheless.
Really? You are no ordinary woman. Very well. Besides, I've grown tired of imprisonment. I am Carla, and I accept your proposal.
Alright, and away she goes, and we're actually going to go right and talk to her. Try and get this done before then. Oh, actually, you know what? We're going to leave first, because there is something else I need to grab. And I may as well grab before I go into that, because it does require a little bit more talking. At the shrine, we can get another set of ashes. Okay. Now this is actually the jailer that I was farming, because since he's right there, I can just come out and go boosh, boosh, boosh. Although I did equip some stuff so that I was doing a little bit more damage. I think. Although I don't know how, because I got that, yeah. I don't know what else I could have equipped to do more damage, because I didn't one-shot when I backstabbed those other guys, the jailers there. This is where the jailer is. I did at one point almost come and farm. Almost come and farm these two jailers as well, but when I did it, I kind of forgot where they were, and I came around this corner and went immediately to kill these guys, and I got my ass beat, and my health just fucking plummeted. Okay. Oh, hang on. There's something that did I miss something else in here? Apparently I missed opening, or there's another cell to open or something. Unless this isn't what they mean by the right side. Maybe by the right side they need to cross the bridge. Because yeah, all of these are open. That one looks closed though. Maybe that's what they're talking about. Now there's a jailer. I think I need to go. Right, that thing's screaming out. There's a jailer there, but if I'm here, they don't care. So I'll just head this way. And the thing on the wall shouldn't matter. That cell is empty and definitely not open. Okay. Something here? No. Maybe it's over here. Aston. Hate that fast bow. Okay, I don't care about any of you. I don't care about any of you. I am so confused right now about what the fuck they're talking about with this. Open the last cell on the right in the first section. Well, this would be the first section. The last cell on the right would be, well, you leave, you go right, and the last cell is back there. So I have no idea what they're talking about. So, whatever. What is it anyway? Rusted gold coin. Don't care. Christ, would you throw it over the ledge? Drop down here. Oh, right here. There we go, Prisoner Chief Ashes. That's what I needed. Yeah, I don't know where the hell this rusted gold coin is supposed to be, but I don't care enough. Anyway, now then, to finish this part,
how
give Umbral Ash.
gracious. Passing fine ash thou'st given. Let this ash bestow nourishment. I only hope these new wares content thee.
Yeah. Alright, so with that, still no new embers, but I'm wondering if I'm just like missing them. So we get the Rime Blue Moss Clumps. Pale Pine Resin is unlocked. Oh, and we get a new armor set. Oh, also, by the way, I got Smo's armor set. Grotesque armor associated with Smo, the last knight to stand in defense of the Rune Cathedral. Boosts extremely high defense and can be donned by humans, but not without great difficulty. Here we go. Carla. Hat of the Dark Witch Carla. Appointed hat is the signature of her heretical sorceress. Carla, however, always kept it close. This stained coat is torn and odorous, telling of a long journey and even longer imprisonment. It would be madness to wear such a thing. And that's the same. It's the same, just once again, they have weird spacing on it.
Ashen one.
And I think Carla goes here. Yeah, she does.
Ah, there you are. As I said, I am Carla, and am grateful to you. Now, what shall we do? The only thing that might interest you is my sorcery. Although my dark arts are a detestable sort, that wouldn't interest you, would it?
Asked to learn dark sorceries.
You're a wicked one, aren't you? Very well. Humans are of the dark, and you are no different. Some may avert their eyes, but the truth remains the truth. Be careful, though. Few humans are privy to this knowledge. Let it be a secret, kept between you and I.
Okay, so first things first, we can learn Affinity, a forbidden dark sorcery, cast a dark manifestation of humanity. Appears to be an expression of envy or perhaps love towards another that will tenaciously pursue its target, even if, like so many human desires, it amounts to nothing but misfortune. Then Dark Edge, strikes with a blade formed in human's darkness. So this is like the Dark Greatsword, I do believe. I don't think this is a weapon buff. I do believe it's just like the Soul Greatsword in that. Passed from mother to daughter, this blade was intended for both protection and as a means of taking one's own life. The young girl never swung it more than once. And then we can give her the Quelana Pyromancy Tome.
Oh, a pyromancy tome, have we? Quelana, Witch of Izalith. Well, this is a fascinating pyromancy. Very well. If this is your wish, I will unravel the thing the best I can. Besides, it will be nice to play master for once.
And then the Grave Warden one.
Another pyromancy tome, have we? And one that resonates with the dark. Yes. Well suited to me. I may be a heretical sorcerer, but you bring me nothing but pyromancies. Fiendish little lass, you.
The weird thing is you can't give her scrolls, I don't think. But anyway, that unlocked Fire Whip. Primal Pyromancy, taught by Quelana, daughter of Witch of Izalith, swoops foes with a fire whip. The caster manipulates the flames at will, making this an extremely difficult spell to use. Pyromancy is at once the knowledge of controlling flame and the knowledge that control is impossible. Firestorm. Primal Pyromancy surrounds the caster with multiple pillars of flame. The raging storm is indiscriminate, such as the intrinsic horror of the flame. And then Rapport charms the enemy, making them a temporary ally. The living are lured by flame, and this tendency is elemental to the heart of pyromancy. Definitely by that one. Black Flame. Pyromancy discovered by Grave Wardens after Hylo Warrior fell to the Abyss. Creates a giant black flame in hand. Black flames, born from the Abyss, bear no shadow. They are said to be the impenetrable fires of humanity. Then Black Fire Orb hurls a black fireball. The black flame engulfs inflicts dark damage, striking targets with weighty force. So yeah, these do dark damage instead of fire damage. This one I do believe is equivalent to Combustion or Great Combustion, whichever. And then the Black Fire Orb is obviously Dark Damage Fire Orb. I think it also does more damage, but not 100% on that. Then, the Divine Tome.
Oh, is this a divine tome? What on earth are you thinking? I wouldn't go near a divine tome, or any so-called miracle. And casters of miracles are sure to steer clear of me. So please, don't torture me so.
Now she says that, but...
Ah, you. How could you? Oh. I know. I owe my life to you. Fine then. But just this once, I will tell you this tale. But do understand, it will be my first time. I'll have no sniggering should I err. I know. Fine then. I'll have no...
Interesting. So anyway, with that, we unlock Dark Blade, reinforced. So that's your weapon reinforcement. The third daughter, Lillian, one of the founders of the Sable Church, is said to recount tales that portray the suffering and conflicts of Hollows. So buy that one. I like having my buffs, although I don't have nearly enough faith to use it. But then Vow of Silence prevents spells in vicinity, including one's own. Members of the Sable Church are all trained swordsmen, each sworn only to their weapons, as they bear the laden silence of Londor. So this is the one that turns some bosses worthless, like the Deacons of the Deep. Cast this, they can't do anything. Aldrich, cast this, can't do anything. But it does require 30 faith for that one. And then Dead Again, sacrilegious miracle of the Sable Church of Londor. Bless corpses, transforming them into traps. Londor, the Hollow Realm, is a society of undead, comprised of the corpses and shades of those who led unsavory lives. Is such blessing really something one must ponder? So this one is in Dark Souls 2. There's a dead body, you can use it, and then it'll explode after some amount of time. It says transforming them into traps, but I don't know if there's like a actual trap. Because to me, blessing a corpse that will explode in X amount of time, I guess you could consider it a trap, but unless it activates based on enemy proximity, I wouldn't. Then Deep Protection. Miracle taught to inaugurated deacons of the Cathedral of the Deep. Slightly boosts attack, damage absorption, and resistance, while also increasing stamina recovery. Well, that's pretty fucking good. The Deep was originally a peaceful and sacred place, but became the final rest for many abhorrent things. This tale of the Deep offers protection for those who worship amidst those horrors. This is boost attack, damage absorption, and resistance. And then Nog, dark miracle taught in the Cathedral of the Deep, summons insect swarm to feast on foes. These insects, which lurk in the deep, have tiny jaws lined with fangs that tear open the skin and burrow into the flesh in the blink of an eye, causing intense bleeding.
There is one thing that you should know. There is a darkness within man, and I am afraid you will peer into it. Whether the fear will spark self-reflection or a ruinous nostalgia is up to you entirely. Fear not. Your choice will bring you no scorn. There is one thing that you should know. There is a dark...
Okay.
Don't stir up any trouble.
I'll try not to, Carla. Okay, and then I almost forgot. We do have a new scroll for you.
Timing too. Oh my. You've made quite the discovery. This is a scroll of the prodigious Big Hat Logan, a masterful sorcerer, long missed in Vinheim. And now we have his scroll, right here in my very hands.
Okay, so that, I guess, unlock those three. Homing Soul Mass. Sorcery developed by Big Hat Logan, the great sorcerer who left the Dragon School in an age-long past. The sorcery may offer a clue as to what Logan sought, but further investigation suggests its attraction to living things mirrors the nature of the dark. Soul Spear. The spear boasts superior penetrating power and is a testament to Logan's strength in battle. So yeah, that one, if you cast it, it'll not only hit the person that you target, but it'll go through them and hit people behind them as well. Soul Greatswords. Developed primarily for sorcerer swordsmen. Attacks with a greatsword formed from souls. The ephemeral blade only exists as an extension of the caster, but its power is said to rival that of physical greatswords. Even the most obstinate magic purists may resort to this spell in times of crisis. I already have that one, actually, which is interesting. I don't know where I got it from, but apparently I already own that. But, so I guess we'll leave that one there. And that one may not have been unlocked. Oh, actually.
Oh. I don't mean to seem over Benixton, I hope.
Okay.
Promise to stay safe.
So no, nothing left there. Alright. And then that's that. Alright. That is the end of that. That was most of the Profaned Capital. Next part will probably be a fairly short part because I will just finish it. Looking at my list of what I have, or looking at my checklist here, I've got like a couple things, but we may just do 2 bosses next part then. I guess I was going to save the dancer for the beginning of the part after defeating Yorm, but if we get to Yorm and defeat him pretty quickly, we could definitely do dancer as well next part. Now, since we still haven't come across them, I am... Oh, let's go here. I am going to buy some more of these. Let's just buy... I mean, I could only take 5 with me at a time, but I'll buy 10.
Ashen one, be sure.
And then, yeah, that'll be it for this part. Next time we'll finish off the Profaned Capital. We'll defeat Yorm. We'll probably fight the Dancer as well. And then, yeah, that'll be it. So thanks everybody for watching. And I will see you on Wednesday for more.